Hello. In this video I'm going to show you how to knit the Mesh Lace Cowl, which is a pattern on at pearlavenue.com. I've gotten a couple of several requests as to how to knit the cowl. The cowl is just a repeat, or at least the main body is just the repeat of 4 rounds. And it is quite simple once you get the hang of it. It's just a series of 1 decrease and 1 increase throughout the whole project. So the pattern calls for 108 stitches, and using, I believe it was Jiffy yarn, which is a lot smaller than what I'm using today or in this video. I'm actually using a size 13 pair of needles. So for this example, I've knitted, or I've casted on 50 stitches just to show you how to do the how to knit the pattern. So after you've casted on your number of stitches, it says here to do the edging, which in this case I'm going to skip. I'm going to just jump right into the main body. So round 1 says to knit 2 together and then a yarn over, and then you're going to repeat that throughout the whole round. And with this particular pattern, all you would need is just to cast on an even number of stitches. So it doesn't matter if you want to do 108 or in my case 50, as long as it's a multiple of 2 stitches, you'll be good. So first we're gonna knit 2 together. So these 2 stitches here, we're gonna knit those 2 stitches together. Oh, another thing, when you first cast on, for all you beginners out there, when you cast on your stitches and before you join in the round, make sure your stitches are all going the same direction. It's a very common mistake to make, because sometimes it'll be like twisted like this, and then you're gonna start knitting and everything would seem fine until you're binding off and you're like, wow, why is this all twisted up? Well, it's because in the beginning these stitches were not lined like that. Okay, so let's see, knit 2 together, and I've put my stitch marker here just to show me where the beginning of the round is. So knit 2. Okay, and that is a decrease. Alright, so I've just decreased by 1 stitches. So if you were to count the number of stitches on this round, or in this round, there'll be 49 stitches. Okay, so knit 2 together, and then we're gonna do a yarn over. There are many different ways to do a yarn over, or a couple different ways. In some patterns, they're actually really specific about how you do your yarn over, but in this one, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's a really simple pattern. So knit 2 together and then do a yarn over, which is just wrapping your yarn around your needle. And this is an increase technique, and it's very common in lace knitting. So we did a knit 2 together, which is a decrease, an increase, which is the yarn over, and then we're going to repeat these 2 steps throughout the whole round. Alright, knit 2 together, yarn over, cast it on really tight. I hate that, but it gets easier once you get further in. Yarn over and then knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, and then yarn then yarn over like so, and knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together. So you're going to repeat those 2 steps all the way to the end of the round. Okay, so I just did rounds 1 and 2. So the second round was knitting the whole way through. Now round 3 is pretty much round 1 but flip-flopped. So instead of doing the knit 2 together first, we're going to do the yarn over first. So instead of decreasing first, we're going to increase first. So let's see, I've moved my stitch marker over and I'm about to begin round 3. So we do a yarn over first, then you're going to knit 2 together. Okay, and then yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together. Okay, and then you're going to repeat these 2 steps all the way to the end of the round. And then for round 4, you're going to you're going to just knit, just like round 2. Okay, and then you're going to repeat those 4 rounds until you get the desired length of the cowl, and then you can just bind off. Okay. So, yeah, and then after you bind off, you will have a brand new cowl, and I want to show you that this is the cowl that is that was on the website. This is done with Jiffy yarn. I think it's Lion brand Jiffy yarn, with size 10 US 10 needles. Okay. And the edging here, I did the seed stitch, and then I did another one here. This one is with thicker yarn. I don't quite remember what kind of yarn, but it doesn't have any edging. I just cast it on, and then I did the pattern. Okay. Alright, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.